Hey, welcome to this small demo for the KSPictureLoginController, which was inspired by Windows 8 Picture Login. The idea is that you define certain gestures on top of an image, and because only you know which gestures will be associated with a certain image, you can use that as a replacement for the common password dialogues. This library was built in C#, and to run it you need Xamarin.iOS. It will work on iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch. So let's just draw a demo gesture here. We will outline that rock here. And when we're done, we're gonna tap the guy back there. So you've seen the nice particle fire effect. You can of course customize that. That's just a layer that is used to visualize the user's touch input. The outline path that is generated from the drawing, you can also influence how this looks like. I'm gonna come to that in a minute. So now we defined our gesture, which is one path gesture. Circle that rock, tap the guy back there, and we say done. And this is just information from the demo. If I click it, it tells me that we saved the gesture with 18 nodes and one tap gesture. The whole gesture class is serializable, so let me quickly switch to that file. So here we have XML representation of the gestures that were just saved, and you can see maybe that the coordinates are all normalized to a range from 0 to 1. So the next time you use the KSPictureLoginController in portrait mode instead of landscape, everything will be scaled properly and will still work. You can in theory even define the gesture on the iPad and use it then on the iPhone with a totally different resolution. This will all work. It's of course up to you to store this gesture information securely on the device and not unencrypted. You don't have to use the XML serializer. There's a delegate in the code that calls you back and gives you all the coordinates, and you can store the coordinates whatever way you like. So back to the demo. We have defined our gesture, and it's now up to us to test our gesture. So if you remember, we circled the rock here. So let's outline that. And we tap the guy back there. And we get a callback that our gesture was verified. And we can see in the debug output down here, scroll all the way down, that our gesture with 18 points was matched with an accuracy of 100% and an overflow of 0%. You can influence how accurate the user must redraw the gesture, and you can of course also influence how high the overflow may be. The overflow means, imagine I draw that gesture here. I have now perfectly hit all the points, but now I continue drawing and I continue drawing because I don't really know what the gesture is. So now I have hit all the points of the gesture, but I have drawn way too many points. So in this case the overflow is too high and the gesture will not be recognized. If we go back to the menu, there are other features like replay gesture. This shows you how you would animate a gesture that has just been drawn. So let me draw another path here and hit the play button. And you could use that to visualize or to explain explicitly to your user or show him the gesture once more so that he remembers what he's just drawn. That's just a gimmick. There's a debug menu which shows you how the gestures are stored. So here you can see how the recognition rectangles are placed along the path of the gesture, and if a user draws or verifies a gesture, the path has to be within these rectangles. Only then a node of the gesture is matched against the recorded gesture. You can customize everything. You can, I already said, you can customize the particle effect, you can customize the way the path is drawn, you can use your own classes for everything, you can subclass, and in this case it's only shown in the debug panel, and we can see here created a custom path gesture, it created a custom clear button, a custom drawing view, a custom login view, and so on. There's a factory class coming with it, and you just define the types you want to return there, and you set. I hope you enjoyed that little demo. You can find the whole code on GitHub. The URL is down in the description. And if you like it, give me feedback. If you don't, also give me feedback. And maybe we can improve it then. Thanks for watching.